Last time on Groovy Ball Z.
Jordan, if I could do the future punch, would you want me to do it on you?
How far into the future we talking?
That's a good question. I don't know. Well, how far does it have to be for you to be okay with getting punched in the back of the head so you can see the future?
I'm doing the shit, mama. I'm doing the shit, big. I just caught the new fire. A little over $250,000. He called me like 260. I eat with the 5 stars. That perk got a nigga high. Right now I'm a fly star. You can get power with the toy I gave.
I bet Bardock's gonna be pissed.
Right. Seeing his face will be something to look forward to.
I'll make it up to the poor bastard. Maybe I'll treat him to a drink when we get back. Give him something to lift his spirits.
Well, I better buy him something too.
Knowing Bardock, he's probably already on his way here.
Sounds about right.
Hey, don't talk like that. Who knows what kind of crap he's gonna yell at us. Let's get out of here.
Right. Once we get back, we can celebrate his son's...
Y'all finna die, bro.
What?
There.
How do we tell him?
How do we tell him?
What is that?
Woo! Bliss they ass, that shit crazy.
In the arms of the angel. This is very fitting for them.
Those guys sure made a mess of things. There they are. They didn't leave a damn...
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Y'all ass is dead. That's what they left. Their bodies.
What the hell? Bardock. Tora. Look at you guys. What the hell happened?
You lousy dumbass. You should have just stayed home and kept taking your little nap.
Forget about that. Did the Mishans do this to you?
Did the Mishans do this to you? It's crazy.
Well then, who the hell did this?
Damn, the meat beat back this time?
Stabbed every one of us in the back.
That's a nasty ass cough, boy.
He got that new. He got that pneumonia. Boy, levitating.
Bro, why did they scream like that?
Go down without a fight. But Vasha, then Shugesh got taken out. Then they got Borgos.
He ain't do nothing trying to save Fasha. He a bitch in my book.
Did they lose the fodder?
Yes, they did.
Soldiers.
But these are low class Saiyans.
Yes, you're right.
You do this.
You Saiyans really don't know when to die, do ya?
Oh, the Doria's with him.
Doria.
All right then. Guess I'll just toy with you a little bit longer.
But why? Why are you guys doing this?
You really want to know? Fine by me, seeing as you're already as good as dead. We're doing this because Lord Frieza ordered us to.
Duh.
What?
Lord Frieza said you Saiyans are starting to be a problem for him.
You're lying. We've faithfully served Lord Frieza for such a long time. We've done everything he's ordered.
And this is what happens if he decides he doesn't like you.
It's crazy.
So this is the thanks we get for all of our hard work.
Basically, it is.
Damn. How did you punch that hard? You scream like that.
Hey
How
man,
you punch in the face?
Don't question anime. Don't question anime, bro. Bro, why do they cough like that?
He missing a lung, Grant. Give him cut him some slack.
Like he coughing up a hairball. They sound like they dying, bro. Literally. Cause they are.
Man, when we was on Planet Meat dying, we was dying.
Bardock, you listen to me. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let Frieza come in your house take your meal.
Bardock, become the Dragon Ball Z.
The beginning of a new age. Uh-oh, cinematic time. Bro, the fact that this man took his blood, soaked it in the rag, and wore it as a headband is kind of crazy. But at the same time,
That's
I
the
gotta
kind of love.
respect it.
That's the kind of love I want from the homies. That's love right there.
Man, Frieza wouldn't have enough soldiers if I had to avenge one of y'all. That army ain't big enough to stop me, brother.
Alright, I'm gonna fight the Doria's underlings, and then then we gonna call it quits
Tonight.
for Kakarot.
Them boys, they just been sitting there chilling this entire time. They didn't know he was coming. That's crazy.
Iconic look. It's a shame that, like Grant said, it's blood. The look is hard.
Yeah,
I remember when I first found out it was blood. I was like, oh.
It's a blood-soaked napkin. What the hell?
Beat their ass. Damn right, Jack director.
I'm about to say,
I get a transformation.
he got that Jada Kiss headband on.
Come on, dude. What's wrong with you? What's your problem? You did not just say that.
Towel headband. Money, power, respect. We are not gonna make it.
Woo! They got some shit in their bags.
Damn, bro, let me get the fucking attack off.
Look, said we don't use a chance, stupid. Oh, nice. Homie's blocking. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, work his ass, Grant. Don't give no. Oh, you don't give him time to do something now. Woo. Nigga punch you in the back of your head. Yes, sir. Oh, he grabbed you? That's the thing? Yo.
Damn.
That's nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. These guys got some good teamwork. You gotta give it to them.
Bro, I already said I'm fighting 5 level 30 niggas. The same level as me. Leave me alone, bro.
No, that's actually kind of insane.
They beating the fuck out of me.
The bro is holding you down while other niggas is punching you in your chest. Like, they ain't playing fair.
I'm a low level setting for a reason, bro.
Yeah, with that attitude.
Alright, Jesse.
Looks like you firing a key blast and can't kick you in your head. Yes, sir.
Bro, I gotta make sure to get the fucking...
Whoever buddy is that's grabbing, you need to kill him first next time.
the next day.
Hey, Grant, so let me ask you this. Since this is a Dragon Ball thing, I got 2 questions for you. Question 1, since they have since we know how the Saiyans power, like their power levels, we know how that goes.
Yeah.
Like how Bardock has the spirit of the warrior race. Like how close do you think like anybody else ever actually became to being like a Super Saiyan?
That's actually a really good question, and I can't really say because the amount of Saiyans we don't really see. So that's basically my answer. Bro, if this dude don't stop letting me go, he's always latching on to me, bro.
Right, and so my second question for you would be, what's your favorite Saiyan form?
If I had to rank them in order, what's that shit called? Bro, I legit forgot what that shit was called. My favorite Saiyan form would have to be, of course, the very first Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. I feel like Super Saiyan 3 was a cool design that just didn't really matter in the end because, you know, they didn't really care about it like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, we barely see it used, and even then, they talk about how inefficient it was outside of, like, one movie. And that's the, Bro, I'm so sick of this nigga, man.
So let me tell you, even though I know that it's not canon, the design of Super Saiyan 4, like I remember my first time seeing Goku achieve that shit. Oh my god.
I forgot that is definitely my favorite design. I feel like I know how people feel about be like, oh my god, GT was ass, everything like that. Like, I get it. At the same time, the wackiness of Dragon Ball, I feel like in the peak, like the concepts in theory are like really good in GT. It's just the execution is poor, and I feel like Super is lacking that wackiness that people want from GT in a sense. Because, like, for instance, because the thing is, like, Super Saiyan 4 is like a really cool form. It's like peak. It's like the embodiment of a Saiyan. Like you're basically a half human, half ape form, and that's cool to me.
So, like, what I'll say is, like, for me, I know people don't really like GT, but and I guess it's not fair to say because with GT had, technically speaking, like, what, 4 arcs. My favorite one is just like the longest, which is the Baby arc, just because I feel like Baby is as a villain
Baby was a
amazing.
super cool villain. Baby was a super cool villain. I thought you finna say the Baby. I thought you said the Baby for a second. I was like, he a villain too, but yeah.
What's your favorite Dragon Ball Z arc, Grant? Me and you don't really talk Dragon Ball like that.
If I had to say my favorite, I feel like I'm gonna say my favorite is Cell, but I feel like the best one is kind of. I think the best one is Namek Saga. I think it is the embodiment of. If I had to like introduce people to Dragon Ball Z in like one arc, I think the Namek Saga would be the best because it includes go finding the Dragon Balls. It includes the concept of power levels, ki, all that type of stuff. It includes like Zenkai boost, like it includes so much stuff in Dragon Ball that sets the stage for everything else. I just love it, and like the whole like goose chase around Namek to get the Dragon Balls and shit. Like, it shit goated.
So, so I would agree just because like I love, for one, I just love Perfect Cell as a villain.
Yeah.
I just love villains who talk their shit and stand on it, just stand on it. But in the character development that we saw in all the characters between the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga was like that was peak character development in that series, in my opinion.
Wait, the Saiyan saga?
Well,
Were you saying?
between the transition, like the Saiyan saga to the the Saiyan saga to the Namek saga, just the character development we saw in all of them was,
Yeah. That shit
because we
goaded.
had, the development with Vegeta, the development with Goku, and the development with Gohan going from a crybaby little kid to doing what he did in it.
Yeah, I agree because like Gohan kind of like really had to kind of like grow up in a sense because like you going up against Frieza soldiers and all that type of shit, and I feel like the art kind of shows like how IQ kind of like battle IQ and stuff like kind of important in Dragon Ball because they were outmatched so many times during Namek, like plethora of times, and then Gohan was just like, okay, we need to kind of just pace ourselves, use the Zenkai boost to your advantage. Like you see him get multiple power ups, him going to the Guru and being like, okay, I need to get my weight up and shit, and then they get their potential unlocked. I love that type of shit. It's just a lot of great stuff. I am so sick and tired of this guy grabbing me like I'm about to lose my shit.
But what I will say though about now, granted, while I have enjoyed, reading Super, I read that shit with Jordan and Miles, of course. Um, I enjoy reading it, but the I would like if they, after Super, if they were looking for something else to do, is to go back into more detail about, the sayings of the past, because we don't really, hear much about them, outside of what we already know.
Man, I'll say this about Dragon Ball Super, bro. Dragon Ball Super is like it's like what people say GT is, but minus the wackiness. Like the writing is like still in the same ballpark. Like in terms of like lack of coherence. Like and I think it and I feel like the creativity that Super uses is just kind of lacking to like solve problems because like in Super they're solving problems either one of two ways: power up, fusion, and that's it. Versus like the greatness in Dragon Ball is people kind of like I feel like back in the day like people would just kind of use their brain more to win fights and like it wasn't just all transformation. Oh my god, he just got fucking blasted. That boy is cooked food. God damn.
Well, that didn't last long. I wanted to play with him a little bit longer.
So you're not gonna see if he's so you're not gonna see if he dead? They got
Villains are stupid, dog.
bro, my question is you're not gonna see if he's dead. The only person that could potentially unite the rest together and take them out. And no, Scuba, it's not that I miss when
Nova,
Super
yeah.
Scuba, it's not that I miss when Super Saiyan was a last resort. I miss when some forms I miss when Dragon Ball wasn't the only I miss when Super Saiyan or forms were like the only way to win fights. Or like transformations work the only way to win fights. Like niggas don't use what's that shit called? Niggas don't use they don't use wit and smarts to get shit done anymore. It's like okay, you're either transformation or fusion or that's it. and I kind of hate that.
Being shipped to.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now they just beat our ass. Let's go train and get another power up.
Yeah, it's just like they don't be using the shit that be in their bag. Like I've had this conversation with Jordan many times. Like Dragon Ball just gotta use that creativity more in their arsenal instead of just being like, okay, how many power ups can I get? Oh, Super Saiyan God 2, all this shit. I'm more of a fan of hand-to-hand combat anime, which is why I fuck with Baki and Tokyo Revengers. With all due respect, fuck Tokyo Revengers. I do fuck with Baki though.
My thing is with Tokyo Revengers, I think I've said this in the Discord. I at this point am like hate reading Tokyo Revengers because I'm too invested, and
Wait,
I just stopped reading it.
hold that thought, Tyler. Okay, so we just now have Goku is getting shipped to Earth now. Um, Bardock is seeing that on his way back to Planet Vegeta to warn everybody that hey, y'all finna die, like for real, like y'all cook food. And see, he is trying to tell these people.
Bardock! What a bummer. If only you'd gotten here sooner. We just sent your kid off.
Do they know? I don't think they know.
Some remote planet called Earth, I think. Earth? Yeah, a blue planet in some solar. Though low class, he should be able to wipe the place out in a few months.
A blue planet.
Once you're healed up, you can go see him there. But what's going on?
That's it. That planet. It's gotta be it. The planet. So I was seeing the future.
That's not the planet, bro.
Oh no.
Hey, you alright, Bardock?
Bro, learning of Frieza's betrayal, Bardock pushes his badly wounded body to confront his dire situation. Bro, they ain't finna believe him. That's what's sad. Like, your whole squad died.
You gotta rally the troops and take Frieza out. This planet.
Tyler, I ain't
This
gonna
was
lie.
crazy though. Like,
What you say?
what up?
Over there should be some.
No, what was you finna say, bro?
I was like, these boys cooked.
You're in real bad shape.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like just thinking about
You okay, man?
Bardock's story in general, just because it's like it's sad because it's like
You need me to call you a medic?
you see the desperation in Bardock come out in Goku, especially like if you're watching Dragon Ball Z like from the beginning, like you see how Goku like how he fights for his people or his friends or the ones he loves. Bardock is basically doing the same shit, you know?
Yeah. I don't like the way they did this in here because during the movie, everybody was like, "Oh, Bardock, you just wild and it's Frieza not finna do shit," and then nobody believed him. Versus they actually have some sort of concern for him. Wait, I think this is a scene.
But he thought Frieza was racist. We have a ruckus.
Bardock?
You guys, you gotta come with me. We're gonna take down Frieza.
What? What are you talking about?
You gotta believe me, Tora. My whole team. They were all wiped out. Frieza's gonna do the same.
And nobody believed that. I hope there's a timeline. Like, I don't know if y'all ever watched Dragon Ball Z, played Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but there's like a what if story that you can play of if the Saiyans rebelled against Frieza. And I feel like that was so really, really cool. And they finna laugh at him. Alright, man. Y'all fucking dumb, bro.
Wipe out the planet! There's no way Lord Frieza would do that! Were you dreaming or something?
He was really late stage capitalism, bro.
Damn all of you! That's it. I'm done.
Dragon Ball Multiverse does a good job of showing what the Saiyans listen to Bardock about. Yeah, I say this. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball Multiverses, all this shit be taking the wackiness factor that Super needs, man.
Ah, let him go. The guy's totally lost it.
But I think the final fight is about to come up. Not my dog.
Just now, I've hit you with my fabled
Hey Tyler, turn that audio down for me real quick. And your screen.
My bad, bro.
No, you good.
that you and your kind are doomed. There is nothing.
So here's my thing: like, if none of the other Saiyans believed Bardock, I'm trying to see where did Vegeta's line of thinking come in at, but
Vegeta was
I
already.
guess
The thing is,
Vegeta's
Vegeta.
more so. Yeah,
The thing is, Vegeta was already off to another planet, and so he found out like,
right.
so he found out at like the end of time, and he was like, he got back to them, and he was like, wait, the planet been wiped out? What the fuck?
It's
But
like
thing is,
but see, I'm thinking. I was gonna say, I'm thinking like during, like toward the end of the Saiyan saga when he was like, or the Saiyan arc when he was like, hey, when he got back to Namek, he was like, yeah, fuck Frieza. I'm finna just take over or whatever. And I guess then he wasn't really thinking more so like, oh, Frieza, betrayed, the Saiyans or whatever.
I'll stop him.
man, these folks gonna piss me off, bro. Like, dog, nobody saw this nigga beat up, and nobody saw him without his squad, and they was like, maybe we should believe him. Like, dude, what?
He's already close. Gotta hurry.
You can do this, Bardo. We believe you, bro.
If what I see is really what's going to happen, then that kid
That boy Bardock is gassed. He is tired.
Man, he's hard. But that rage is finna, that same rage is finna take over, bro. That same rage is finna take over.
I'm coming in a little late from what I see. You're about to wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, we finna head to the final fight. Nobody believes in you, Bardock. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let Frieza come at your house, take your meal.
How's it been so far today?
We got past that part where they were beating my ass and Frieza soldiers. We got past that part. The Doria blasted the fuck out of me. We got to the part where the Saiyans were like, "Oh, we don't believe you. We see you beat up and your squad not around, so you must be lying about Lord Frieza." We got past that part. We're about to do the final fight,
Okay.
and they're
How you
showing
been
like a bunch.
enjoying it?
Oh yeah, I love it. Like, but they're showing a bunch of visions and it's like really, really accurate, and they're displaying it really well. So this shit gonna be funny.
Oh.
Hey, Grant, this is what I'm gonna ask you, bro. I'm gonna tell you mine, and then we can go from there. So when you're thinking about the recent Dragon Ball games that have come out, even though like it's only so much they can do with the story that we don't already know, when they change it, or like I like the way that they retell it. So when Kakarot came out, I got Kakarot day one. I played that shit a week straight through. Like I had never seen the show, never played any of the Tenkaichi games, and bruh, Kakarot the game itself, like just took on a whole different life, and Dragon Ball Z started meaning a whole different thing to me based on like the gameplay of Kakarot, bruh. So, what do you like? How do you rank Dragon Ball Z games?
So if I'm being realistic, I will say this. I believe for RPG, for just the RPG element, like in terms of like just non-big, like the big consoles like Xbox 360, PS2, PlayStation, I believe this is the best Dragon Ball game in terms of just like the RPG ones. Now, if we're including everything, I think my top five would have to be Boo's Fury, um, Fighters, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Um, I know how people feel about Xenoverse 2, but I'm gonna have to throw Xenoverse in there. And I feel like it's just a really fun game. Um, and it's something for the 3D fighting fans that I think a lot of people will like. And I'll throw out there that Raging Blast is underrated. In terms of the fighting mechanics and everything like that. But off the top of my head, I think those are what I think are the best. And I know what people say. I'm personally not like the biggest Budokai fan. I respect it, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it. But that's pretty much my list.
So, if I'm remembering correctly, the first any kind of game outside of a sports game that had an impact on me that I remember playing was Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And then I went back and played all the other ones before that. Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I guess it's just like a nostalgia thing with me. But anytime I see that game, I love that game. Like, and I had all of them.
I definitely feel you on Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I think I might be kind of caught in the nostalgia. Maybe not even that, because it is a good game. I specifically have it on, don't cook me, I have it on the Wii. I literally found a way to revive our old Wii and found our memory card just for Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So I certainly feel you.
How in the hell would you even play that on the Wii?
Wait, hold up, guys. Lord Kesukami, I have bad news. Sagas is a concept I heavily respect, and it's the foundation of this game that I'm playing now. But the execution of that shit, doo-doo.
Yeah, Sagas is like Sagas is like.
That's Chris talking, by the way, Suave.
Sagas I'm like you. I respect it certainly is the one that made you go. I think an open world Dragon Ball Z game that's not just cutscene and then fight and then cutscene and then fight. I think that could work. But Sagas just kind of felt too weird and it felt. I don't want to say too open world because that's maybe the wrong. It just felt too bland in between. You have a lot of time you're just kind of running around on screen with no real direction and you're just kind of doing anything. And then you can kind of get caught into doing a bit of that on this game as well. But I think the world on this is just so much more alive.
Yeah, you should have been here for the 820 Canassins last stream.
Yeah. 150 is light work for Grant. Grant can probably kill 150 with his eyes closed. He had to kill 120 folks last week. It was a bad beat for him. He got it done though.
Chris, you said the Wii, bruh, and you just unlocked the memory, bruh. This ain't got shit to do with Dragon Ball Z, bruh, but on the Wii and on my Xbox 360 Connect, bro, me and my little sister used to go crazy on Michael Jackson Experience, bro.
We had Michael Jackson Experience on our Wii, and we got real federal on that, so I understand.
Hey, bro.
I think you were asking. Yeah.
I already got carpal tunnel over here, bro.
Crying. They've made Grant kill 1,000 people across the two big battles that I've seen.
Posse does not endorse genocide, by the way.
We do not. Very bad.
We do not.
Yeah, for the Wii, it's not as okay, so for the most part when you play it, you hold the controllers, but you can just move the analog stick, you just hit A to punch. So for the most part, you play it like a standard game. The only time you utilize the Wii is when you do moves, you move your hands and stuff to actually do them. So if you do Kamehameha, you put your hands forward, then backwards, and you push them back again to do it. You don't really have to do the motions, you can just kind of shake them, but there's kind of no fun in that. So just they're videos from
they cooking me.
like next door comic store members and stuff that they came over when I first got a Wii back up and running. I found this game. I think I found it at like GameStop, me and my roommate at the time, and we bought it. And I brought my Xbox, not my Xbox, my Wii. And it's like, it's funny watching people play it because you're just like grown and you're standing there, you know, just moving the controller, moving the analog stick, hitting A, and then out of nowhere you'll just start doing the motions of like a spear bomb. You'll start doing like the motions of a Kamehameha. So it's very funny to watch people play. But when you're playing it, like, if you've never done, you have like one round of feeling a little embarrassed. You know, like, I'm grown as hell sitting here doing the motion for a Kamehameha.
The righteous,
like I'm in the ninth grade again.
Who's the righteous for
probably like the 8th
what?
grade. I don't know.
I'm here for
it's very fun.
I'm here for a stream. I'm not here for a PPW stream. I'm not in character right now. I don't have the energy to entertain them right now.
Have a good lift, Nova.
I do not have the energy.
Get some extra in. I can't go to the gym in the morning. I have to go pick up a car. So hit a couple extra reps for me. Keep me in your spirit.
Hey, get a good pump in, Nova.
Sir.
Get a good pump in.
Finish. I think that's the first way. I think we have more. Here.
Grant, I will be in Jackson sometime soon. By the way.
Let me know. Let me know.
I got you.
I appreciate us pulling up, Scuba. Oh, I finally got to fight the Doria.
Run his thing.
Beat, bruh. So, did anybody in here watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged is my shit.
Dragon Ball.
I'm so sad.
It is.
Here's my Dragon Ball Z take. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is so important for the Dragon Ball Z brand, because of the gap in like new Dragon Ball content. Before when the series ended, and then like new Dragon Ball content, like the gap was kind of big, and like Abridged kind of like kept it. It played a part in keeping the brand afloat. Like it played a part.
Hey, Suave. So the thing is about the reason they never made the Boo Saga. They put out a long ass like 30-minute video a few years ago. The reason why they didn't is because I don't know necessarily. I think it was the studio, not Toriyama, who kept suing Team 4-Star and taking their videos down. And they were like, we have to make a living, and this is how we do it. We can't do that if our channel keeps getting shut down because of copyright strikes. But what they started doing was they started letting Team 4-Star voice the characters in the games, which I really fuck with. So
also, the reason that laughing is the wrong response, but Abridged had like this like weird kind of thing because it reached a like very, very popular status on YouTube, and like I don't want to say like cult status, like it's just like such a weird study. I'm saying all this to say like another reason they had to stop is a way sadder reason. One of the guys who did a lot of the voices like passed away while they were making the Cell ones. So they never finished up because I think they were like, you know, we'll finish the Cell saga, you know, because they got pretty close to him. They got to where he became Perfect Cell, and you know they started some fighting. I think they're gonna like try to round that out, and then after that they'll be like, okay, we don't want to like get our pantsuit off, so we'll just stop. And that's like the unfortunate
they
part.
Actually did finish the Cell. They just stopped after Cell.
Yeah, and it's just, and like I think you said like the lawsuits are sad, but it's also like, man, it's just like what stuff like that means to us, and like that person passing away, like ending, and like that like hurt me, and like I don't know the people's faces, you know, for the most part, apart from the characters. Like I know some of the voice, you can tell who also voices who, you know. But like, man, that like person passing away, like in this like gigantic part. I mean, because that was like one of my earliest YouTube like memories, like watching Dragon Ball Z. That's maybe one of the first things I ever saw on YouTube. I remember my cousin who lived in Virginia coming into town for like Christmas maybe, and stayed till like New Year, and he just showed it to me one day, and that was like my introduction to YouTube. And like that stuff just becomes like a huge deal, and like a huge part of like the media that we engage with. Like it's just a fan dub, you know, and it's like a huge thing to the point like where somebody passes away and it just like ruins your life too. So it's kind of crazy.
The thing is about a bridge, man, is I'm going to say, like, I did a rewatch not too long ago of Dragon Ball Z. I think I stopped at Super just because I got off of Twitter, and it's crazy trying to watch it. And I've seen the bridge so much that those voices and what they say in certain scenes are stuck in my head.
Yes,
so like I'm seeing certain shit, and it's like I'm laughing because it's like I'm hearing a bridge. So like when you was talking about the Doria, and somebody said, yeah, I was getting ready to say time to beat his ass. Then I remembered the scene where he was like, but I am a woman, and I was like, wait, her ass. I was like,
wait, what?
So it's a scene on
Is
Dragon Ball Z
is that a joke, or is that or is the Doria actually a woman?
Dog, I don't know. A bridge just kind of blurred that line for me. I can't answer. Because I just won't ever forget when Vegeta was fighting the Doria on Namek, and Vegeta was like, look at you, crying like a woman, and the Doria's response was, but I am a woman. And I was like, wait, what?
Man, a bridge is so powerful because the phrase well looks like I'm a size 19. Every time I see the number 19, that's exactly what I say. Every time, even when I was playing through Kakarot or playing through other games, I beat his ass. I said, well, looks like I'm a size 19. Funny,
or
bro.
When Android, bro, when 18 whooped his ass,
broke both
that nigga's arm.
Be quick about it.
Like never.
Hold on. Dialogue. Damn it. He's running away. The hell. Oh, Frieza finna blow these niggas up. Oh shit. I wonder if I fight Frieza. I don't think I fight Frieza.
I don't think Bardock did fight Frieza. I don't think.
Yeah, I think Frieza just blew that nigga up.
Which is crazy. Like, he did that shit with the death ball. Because, like, you don't... Like, in Z, we never really saw the power of the death ball, like, in action, because Goku was giving that nigga the beats.
I must commend you on your efforts thus far.
And the fact that this is first form Frieza is nuts. Like,
bruh.
Like, they were like, okay. And then he's like, okay, I commend you for your efforts, but too bad. Boom. You're done.
It would be a shame for such bravery to go unrewarded. I, Emperor Frieza, will graciously engage you in combat. Consider this a parting gift from me to you.
You arrogant bastard!
Now then, when you're ready.
Oh God. So I'm really finna fight him. Oh, he's standing on business. What the fuck?
Hey, am I the only one who really notices just how disrespectful Goku gets, like, when he's whooping somebody's ass? Like, when he stood on top of Nappa's head, it's always hilarious to me.
If somebody did that to me, I would be fucking angry. Like, I would be real life angry. Like, we're fighting and you're trying to stand on my head?
The whole planet gotta go?
Hey, man. Bro,
but like, when he was beating Frieza and he was like, I've broken your pride, I'm done now. I was like, oh shit, he talking shit, bro.
Hey man, the visuals in this PS5 version go fucking stupid, man.
Man, I haven't even started playing. I've been watching you, and that shit is crazy.
But they did a really good job, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to re-download it just so I can play it on my 5. I played it on my 4. I played it on my Switch, and now I have to play it on my 5. Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 as well, by the way. I love Xenoverse 2. I believe I've done every race except for human on Xenoverse 2. My Frieza race was my by far my favorite one because I had the gold form, and that shit was, yeah, that shit was like a little bit of a cheat code.
You Saiyans are truly a thorn in my side. Here's where the fun begins.
Yeah, Grant, you getting the
What the
beat so
fuck?
big.
That big ass death ball, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
T-Hole enjoyed being racist. Wait, what? Oh.
Oh.
Shade, if you're asking which build I had the most fun being, it's,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
It's a tie between the Mechian and Saiyan. I had fun being both of those. Then the Mechian was just because like the warrior build on there, or the Saiyan just because, you know, I mean, who wouldn't love to be a Saiyan?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A Xenoverse 2 tournament or like a community night would go dummy.
That would be crazy.
I actually think, has that been Shady who's been asking for that, or was Shady asking for fighters?
I think that was Miles that's been begging for it.
Well, Miles is always begging for 2K because he's actually asking for 2K right now because I posted on my Instagram story.
You Saiyans are truly a thorn in my side. I think it's time we end this. It looks like playtime is now over.
Oh, this is crazy.
So why don't you go and join your brethren in death?
This is the game I started disliking because they spam their life away before you beat them.
Oh, he finna do a spirit cannon, but this nigga finna die. Whoa, what a cinematic, man. That shit godly, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They put their foot in this shit. Too bad this nigga finna die.
I was just about to say, on me. Before I could open my mouth, you said, too bad this nigga finna die. And I had no choice but to laugh. They did, man. Like, again, I haven't played it. I've only seen clips and seen you playing, and holy shit, this looks good.
How you gonna say Grand Blender? I won. Well, sort of. But rebuild your shame since you back on that conference. You like this game? Jacob, I do love this game, bro. Like, it's really good. Like, I just liked it when it was on the PS4 version. Like, but the upgrade is great. Bro, this nigga finna get packed up. Bardock, this shit for nothing. I'm sorry.
Bro, like, Frieza want him dead so bad, he's willing to wipe out, like, half of his army to get him. That's real
And look
hate.
at this. And this nigga laughing, bro. Dog. I want you to just look at the street. This nigga ate that damn fucking key blast and he got absorbed.
Man, it's the dog that count. It's the fact that Bardock was like, fuck it. I got one more in me. What a game. Can't remember if this is the last DLC or not.
Alright, stream. God bless, man. Holy fuck. This nigga got cooked.
Grant, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you talking and saying I stream, and it's like I'm watching the Twitch and not a screen share, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is he talking about right now?
I probably should have screen shared, but hey, it is what it is. Bardock is dead. Bardock is dead. Planet Vegeta is in
That's
ruins.
crazy. I like that. I like that shit.
Nah, why did they do
Shady.
Bro, they got
Shady, come on,
like,
dude.
Hey, I'm ignoring Shady's comment. How they
Hey,
just
Shady,
showed
hey,
Bardock being able to see.
Hey, Shady.
My
Ain't
bad.
y'all ain't hot in here? Y'all ain't hot. God damn. Not my dogs. Rod, shout out to you for the level up. Bro, this nigga laughing. Bardock, you did that for nothing, bro. Well, you didn't do it for nothing. Well, yes, you did, because your son is a Frieza sympathizer. Damn. I gotta watch Genocide on stream.
Where's the fucking where are the Kais when you need them? Useless bastards.
I don't think they can interfere with this.
Oh, they can't. The Kais can't. They can't, and Beerus and them can't.
Also, Bardock and company aren't considered like good people. Like they commit genocide.
Yeah, that is true.
They're literally
That is true.
They literally going to planets for this man. But hey, man, that was a awesome DLC. I would suggest that to anyone. That shit fire. Oh my god. Grant plus Frieza equals Dan. This is a beautiful thing to see. Hey, Shady, chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Not my mans. Not my mans. And look at Goku headed to Earth, bro. And you said this man power level was weak.
Hey, Grant, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The scene right there with Bardock dying when they were showing him the future and he saw Goku going Super Saiyan and that nigga started smiling. That was beautifully executed.
That was great. That nigga burning, but that shit was great. Put his whole free cool. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? Goku is one head bump away from destroying the planet, bro.
So is Dragon Ball's logic is basically like that Saiyans are inherently evil? Considering a bump on his head changed his whole course, but at the same time, I don't know, man. That's something we gotta talk about, because are Saiyans just a product of their environment, or are they really inherently evil? Dragon Ball philosophy. You know what? We could read original Dragon Ball for the book club. We could. We will put that in the consideration box. But hey, dog, this is a great DLC, man. If you ain't played this, bro, go ahead and spend that 15 ball. Go ahead and spend it.
Wait, the game is down to just $15?
No. I think the DLC is 15, but
DLC, I was about to say.
The game is free if you have the what you call it.
Oh, y'all gonna say if that game is down to $15, even without the DLC, like the paid DLC, I mean it's so incredibly worth it. Like,
guys, you go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say that the game is just like, even at its original price point. I mean, I got the value that I derived out of this game. The game is just like fantastic. As long as you're not going to be somebody who is overly upset with just having the story retold and just retread. Like, if you're able to accept the way that it's told this way and enjoy the gameplay, it's a phenomenal game. Like, it is a really, 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 really fun game. I hate to name two big titles, but when it came out, I mean, my two favorite games in 2020 were this and The Last of Us Part 2. Like, this game is just up there, man.
Hey, Jacob, yes, I just beat this DLC. If you like Dragon Ball, I would suggest it.
Yeah,
But
you'll love the game.